All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Lars, and thank you for joining or watching this video right now because it is my first video ever, and I shortly want to introduce myself to you. So my name, as I said, is Lars, and I'm German. Actually, I come from the northern part of Germany, which is called Schleswig-Holstein, for everyone who's interested. And I'm the creator of the Instagram page that is called The Fantasy Edge, where I recently post some stuff about my tabletop hobby, things that I do, painting and crafting and creating tabletop worlds and everything. And first of all, I'm sorry for my English, because as I said, I'm from Germany, and I would consider myself a decent English speaking guy, but I'm not perfect at any way. So if I don't know this or that word in any particular situation, don't judge me. I will try to improve on that. So yeah, I'm already at the start of my YouTube career, if you want to call it this way. We'll see about that. But I don't really have anything. I don't have equipment. I have a quite decent computer, I think, so I can put up videos there, and will be possible, I think. But yeah, right now that is my micro that I want that I use, and I took my phone here to record this video. So I apologize to you guys for the quality of the audio. I will definitely do something against it, and yeah, also maybe improve the video quality a little bit, improve the audio quality, definitely. Yeah, so what to say about me? I'm 30 years old now, and so I decided now to make a YouTube channel and create some YouTube videos, and this shall be my first video. So yeah, I made I asked my community on Instagram if I should do it, and the response was quite good, actually. I think I had 90% positive response that said, okay, yeah, you should do it, and there were 10% who said, oh no, you better shouldn't do it. And so I thought 90%, that's a good response. I just try it out and see where it leads. So yeah, what can you expect? I have many aspects of our hobby. So I paint miniatures, but I'm not that kind of very great and good painter, actually. I only do a decent job at painting because mainly I focus on completing some projects and actually play the game, and not like, I don't know, sit a year on the miniature and do it everything perfectly and fine. But I'm aiming for achieving a decent outcome, so the miniature is definitely painted, and there is some paint on it, and no places left with no paint, so that's what I'm aiming for. But also I do, for example, my own gaming tables. I craft my own gaming tables with some XPS foam, I think it is in English, and I cut it with hot wire, for example, or several other tools, and this is what I do. And yeah, I'm quite interested in a lot of themes and a lot of games, actually, in miniature wargaming and tabletop. So you can expect a lot of different projects from me, because I always do what I like. So I also did this channel. So I don't know, I will see where it leads. So I have no plan right now, but I think it will develop, certainly. So yeah, what can I also say maybe about myself, so that you know who's behind all this? As I said, I'm 30 years old. I live in northern part of Germany. It's today is the 28th of January in 2021. So we are still in a lockdown situation here in Germany. Corona is definitely still around. and also we have some developments concerning the mutations of the coronavirus. So we can't really see when we will get back to normal. But I think it's the best time for miniatures and tabletop projects, and to push yourself to achieve something that you had laying around the pile of shame, as we all have, I think. And yeah, just to achieve something, to make yourself proud. And I think that is a very huge part of this hobby, because I always liked video games, for example. I played several genres. I played strategy, I played shooter, I played role-playing games, I played multiplayer, single player, no matter what, I play it all, and I think they're also quite interesting, very good. But at the end of the day, always when you turn off your computer, you don't really have something in your hands, you know. You always have it digitally in front of you, and it's nice, yeah, certainly. But it's nothing you can look back at and say, yeah, I did that, I created that. And that is a very good feeling, actually. So I rediscovered this when I was 28 or 27, I think, 3 years ago. And I first came in the hobby when I was 12 years old. No, wait, when I was 11. I think it was 11. Because we have a hobby store here in my hometown, and it's called Hobby and Co. Hobby and Co. And I went there when I was 11 years old with my dad, actually. And I think that's when I first saw miniatures. So I thought I saw the Lord of the Rings set. There were some, I don't know, elves and some men of Numenor. I think it was from the first big battle that you see in the Lord of the Rings movie, when they battle at Mount Doom, I think it is. And yeah, I was totally hooked, because I was 11, and Lord of the Rings was actually in the movies, in the theater right now at the time. And I thought, well, great, that's awesome, I want to get it. So my father bought these, and I tried my luck at painting these miniatures, because I didn't have any experience at all. Yeah, so, and the outcome was quite acceptable. I don't think if I have still any one of these laying around. If I have, I will show them to you. But yeah, that was my first contact with the miniatures. And then I became 12, and then I became 13, and I think I collected only very few miniatures. And yeah, so puberty in 13, and everything I had in my mind wasn't miniatures, it was definitely something else. So yeah, and that went on quite a long time, actually. I'm ashamed of myself at this point, I'm sorry. So yeah, but at the time that I started miniatures, my father and I together took a styro, I don't know how to call it in English, styropor. Out of this material, I crafted together with my dad my first gaming board. It was a small river with no water in it, but it was painted in blue. And there were some hills. We made with, it's called in Germany, Bauschaum. You will hear quite often German words, I promise you that. Yeah, so it was very, very hard, very solid rocks that we built there. And also some trees, I think. We did some wire, and we taped the wire. And then on top of it, we had like these wires hanging out like this. And there we put on some moss. I don't know, the stuff that grows on the trees, you know, on the down on the trees, on the roots. Yeah. So yeah, then we put it on there, and so we had some hills, we had some trees, we had a river, and we also had a bridge that goes across the river. We made with with matches. A bridge with matches, a river, hills, and some trees. And yeah, it was painted in blue, it was painted in green, and I was happy with it. So, and that I used to play with. Then sometime when I moved out from home, I was searching for stuff that I can take with me. I rediscovered it when I was 27 years old. I saw this board. And when I saw this board, I thought of myself, oh, what a nice hobby. That's great. That's something incredible. You can be creative, you can paint, it's relaxing. It was perfectly for me, and I hadn't thought of it years. And as I saw it, I just remembered how nice it was and what I felt in these days making and creating this. So yeah, so I started it again. I did it again, and now I do it for almost 3 years, I think. I created a lot of stuff, nothing very professional, I admit, but I'm happy and I have fun with it, and I think that's what I want to bring to you, to my audience, that you can do anything that you like, and you don't have to prove to someone or achieve a certain kind of quality to be as good as someone, to be successful, or to be, I don't know, accepted. You can do it your style, and if you like it and you think it's good, then it's good. You do it for your own, you do it for fun, you do it for relaxation. It's a hobby, and everyone should do it his own way and be happy with what he achieves. Yeah. So that's it. And I will let you guys in and take part of what I'm doing. I will show you how to paint miniatures. I will show you how to craft certain things, certain projects that I have. It always comes to my mind. Right in there, what I can do next, and certain things that I paint up in my head, and then I paint it because I can't paint, and I take a pencil and I write it down in the book, and it looks very sloppy, but so I have to figure it out first, what I want to do, and then I go and craft it. Yeah, so I try to achieve a good quality, but I don't really do it for, I don't know, displaying or selling, or I don't know, it's just a hobby. And I want to let you guys share it, because I think the hobby deserves way more attention that it does compared to maybe video games, for example, which is also great. It's also cool. But I think miniature painting, and especially wargaming and tabletop, and playing these skirmisher games or whatever, and coming together with your friends in real life, not in the digital world, that is something that's way more better than sitting in front of your TV or sitting in front of your computer screen and be alone. So, because in the end, you are alone. Yeah. So, I think I talked quite a lot now. So, thank you guys for watching the first video. I will try to get you involved in my first projects. I will now work on my room. I have a special room which I'm working at right now, to fit all my miniatures and to have a place of my own to go there and relax and just work, you know, just get some miniatures painted to get my mind flowing and going while I'm doing it. And yeah, so I will make sure that you take part of it. And yeah, thank you again for watching. Thanks again for everyone who is already supporting me on my Instagram channel, not with money or anything. It's not about the amount of likes or anything like that. It's just the feeling that someone watches your stuff and here and there drops a like. That is nice, but it's not that important, I think. It's more important to get your things out there in the world and maybe inspire others to do it, and maybe bring them or show them something they didn't know before, and they say, oh, that looks interesting, I think I should try it. And if you achieve that, then you've already done more than enough. So if I can deliver anything more than just showing my hobby and to connect to people and to show people, then I'm happy. Yeah. So okay, thank you for listening. It was quite long now, and we will see each other again very soon. I will show you my hobby room, my working station, maybe some things that I've done already. Will let you take part in my hobby, in my projects, and in everything I do. Alright guys, thank you for watching the video. I know it was quite long, but I think I probably have to introduce myself, and I think I did. And if you like this video, please share, like, and subscribe to the channel. And if you watch this video and you haven't already been on my Instagram page, then I would really love to see you there and to check out my work over there. I will put a link to my Instagram page down in the video description. On my Instagram page you can also find a lot of hobby related content that I post regularly. When I'm not posting here on YouTube, you will find definitely something nice over there. And that will help me, and it will make the channel grow even more. And I would like to grow even more, because I really love this hobby, and I can't wait where this all leads me. Thank you guys.